Check. All right. What a long week. It's Friday night, finally. 3 minutes after 10 o'clock. And you are locked into The Prophecy. Brand new sounds of Caliber. This one's called No Sense. I've said that a few times this week, but it's all good. Anyhow, I got 2 hours of drum and bass for you, so stick around. And yeah, let's do this. I want to send a special shout out to the Prophecy crew. Shouts to Valiant and Polaris. And don't forget, we got some new hosts right now. We got RMS joining the team. We got the one and only Track and Dickie B, aka D2, who will be touching down real soon. Also, don't forget, next Friday night will be the fundraising show. So I'll be telling you a little bit more about that in just a little bit. So stick around.
Hi, this is Caliber, and you're listening to Mr. Braun on 5FM. Whoa!
No, it's not 5FM. It's not Braun. Oh, I realized.
Sorry, man. Not Braun. Hi, this is Mr. Caliber, and you're listening to... Oh, sorry. Hi, this is Caliber, and you're listening to Mr. Braun on Prophecy FM. Oh.
In right now is called Rated R, and this one's by Twerks. I haven't heard of Twerks. That's pretty good. I got another one coming up in just a little bit, so yeah, stick around.
Yeah, this is Lynx, representing Detail Recordings, and you're listening to Mr. Brown, live on Prophecy, 89.5 FM. Keep it locked.
I want to send a special shout out to the 3 scooters that just drove past me. Who are you? Yes, very cool, very inspiring. Time to get that thing back on the road. Polaris, you know what's happening. It's 6 minutes after 10 o'clock, and I got a whole bunch more music for you. Track coming in right now. This is sounds of Total Science. The track is called It's Not Over, and this is the Zero T remix. special shout out to the one and only Scott Free. My man, for those of you who don't know, Scott has moved on and he has left the prophecy, but he is moving on to some bigger stuff. So yeah, catch him tomorrow night. He will be doing a show on the Twitch channel. I will have some details for you in a little bit. But big shouts to Scotty. Thank you so much for everything that you've done over the time that you've been here, which has been a long time. You've definitely been my right-hand man. You've been helping me getting this thing going, and yeah, much love, bro. Appreciate you. And I will be tuned in tomorrow night. Between WrestleMania Backlash, of course. A couple shout outs here. Shouts to Hydra. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Karen. I think your birthday was just a couple days ago as well. So big happy birthdays. Shouts to Emma and Cynthia from Finance. You guys are tuned in. Hello. Shouts to Track inside the studio. Big surprise visit. Let's see if we can get Track on the mic a little later. Tell us about his travels. Maybe. Track in the background is called Bad Boy Style. This is by MFX and I Am Doomed. What a great name. This one's out on Delta 9.
control the cuscus.
I want to send a special shout out to the Inner City Dance crew. Shouts to DJ Lush, Marcus Visionary. I got some brand new Inner City Dance coming up a little later on. Track in the background, sounds of RMS. Did I mention RMS is going to be one of the new hosts? Yes. So anyways, you're going to hear a lot of RMS real soon. This one's called Liquid. Big shouts to Paul.
We control the cuscus.
Stranger. This one's called Test Tube, and this one's out on Critical. Big shouts to Alan. Bro, we will get to the lunch one day. We'll keep trying. right. To everybody in the studio talking to me at the same time, track in the background is... I've lost it on my paper here. Can you believe that? We'll be all right. This one is Zero Team. It's called On the Mic. And clearly I just got this tune because I don't know it. Track in the background is called Hideaway, and this one's by LSP. It's about 30 minutes after 10 o'clock. You believe we've been doing this for 30 minutes? Feels like we've been going all night. Anyhow, we're going straight through till 12 o'clock, and I got lots more planned for you, so stick around. Yes, don't forget, next Friday night is going to be the fundraising show, but you can donate right now if you like. 416-946-7800, toll free, 1-888-204-8976. Next week, we'll be in full swing with the fundraising drive, so don't forget, the whole crew will be in the studio. So, yeah. Track in the background is called Close, and this one's by Zombie Cats. Want to send a special shout out to the CCD&B crew. Last night, I believe they had their first show. It's a weekly that's going to be starting up shortly. It's down in the West End. Big shouts to Maddie on that one. Next week, I believe, is Bear Dems. The week after that is the 18th. That will be Dungeon Crew. And the one after that will be RMS. So yeah, you don't want to miss it.
Yo, this is Break, representing Symmetry Recordings, UK. You're locked into The Prophecy with Mr. Brown, the best drum bass cut in town. 89.5 FM. Keep it locked.
track in the background is by Hugh Hardy, and this one's called Face Off. I'm telling you, everything Hugh Hardy does these days is amazing. Yes, track in the background. This one's called Who Got the Funk, and this one is by Break, and this one came out many, many years ago and has been played many, many times, but someone is just hearing it for the first time. So yeah, shouts to you, Mel.
Now who got the funk?
Alright, track in the background is, well, the one coming in right now is called Nexus, and this one's by Sigma. I'll tell you, back in the day, we brought Sigma into Toronto, I think 4 times? 3 times? Pablo Scott, if you're listening, let me know. But yeah, first Canadian debut was with Soul in Motion, and it was a show at the El Macombo. And the second one was at the El Macombo. And the third one was at Aria? Anyways, sounds of Sigma. This one's out on Life Recordings. Check it out. Want to send a special shout out to the Toronto Jungle Crew. Gremlins was doing the extended set last Thursday night, or this past Thursday night rather. So yeah, big shouts to Rick and Alex. New studio looking great, guys. Sounds of DJ Marky coming in. Big shouts to Rick Toxic. I want to send a special happy birthday out to Craig Nero. Big shouts to Monty. Big shouts to James Comfort.
Yeah, Mr. Fearless, when I'm in town, it's all about Mr. Brown. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Brown. Get up, when I can, get enough, you got the get up, get up, top of the boom, boom, boom. Oh, it's all about Mr. Brown.
Big shouts to Diane, aka her. Track is called Lifetime. This one's by Zero T and Oge, and this one's out on North Quarter.
Yo, this is Lensman representing Metalheads and all the other goodish. And you're listening to my boy, my man, Mr. Brown, live on The Prophecy. 89.5 FM. Keep it locked, people.
Got a couple more shout outs here. Shouts to DJ Flex. Shouts to JD. Oh yeah, we what was it, last weekend? I think it was at the Tropical Escape. What a great name. Anyways, JD and myself and Marcus and David Keith had a really good time. Yeah, so check it out. I think he's got a few more coming up. So yeah, keep your ears to the ground on that one for the Brampton crew. Shouts to David Pollard each and every time. Shouts to Sean Rice, Adam and Justin locked in.
what were you thinking?
and you could win one of 2 brand new Moto 20 e-bikes from Everyday Bicycle. Or snag the ultimate commuter companion, the compact Everyday Transfer folding e-bike. Donate now and support CIUT 89.5's spring fundraiser for your chance to take home one of these 3 prizes, all compliments of Everyday Bicycle. Visit CIUT.FM to learn more.
Let's make your next donation to CIUT on me. Clayton Book here, broker with PSR Brokerage. And when you buy, sell, or lease your next property with me, I'll donate 5% to CIUT on your behalf. Find out more at movewithclay.com.
From the roots up, CIUT 89.5 FM. Toronto.
15,000 watts of power.
All right, track in the background is by Drum Sound and Bassline Smith. It's called Pump It Up. Hold on to your seats.
This is Andy C from Ram Records, and you're locked into Mr. Brown on Prophecy FM.
All right, track coming in right now. Sounds of ERF and Dungeon Crew on the remix. This one is called Detroit Blues, and you should know this one. This one's by DJ Reality, and it came out on Renegade Hardware many years ago. Big shouts to Gordy and Will on this one. All right, so I'm gonna do a quick shout here. What was it? I should check my notes a little bit better here. All right, so yeah, what do we got here? I was gonna talk about the district show that we had this past Sunday. Slip and myself. We were gonna do a patio show, but unfortunately the weather had other ideas, so we had to move it downstairs. So we had Pashel come in and absolutely destroy the place. A lot of things didn't go the way it was supposed to go, but by the end of the night, it was a great night. It was lots of vibes, and we got the next one coming up real soon. So big shouts to Slip and the district crew for that one. Milano Sundays, back at it. Alright, track in the background is called No Gravity. This is brand new Delta Heavy. Don't forget Delta Heavy is going to be coming down here June 30th, down Dakota. Featuring Bensley and Marcus Visionary and myself will be throwing down as well. So yeah, coming to that one. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. Sounds a particle in the background. This is brand new. And my God, it's called Let It Go. Particle needs to come to Toronto, James. Are you listening? Hey Diane, I heard you made it to the kitchen. Congratulations.
You got to let it go.
Yes, yes, this one is by Technomatic and it is called Sunburst. This one's brand new. Send a special shout out, to RMS and Karis locked in. RMS will be doing his first show in about 2 weeks, so hold tight for that. Track coming in right now, sounds of Makoto. This one's called Love is Complicated, and it sure is. This one's out on Hospital. Paul, I played one of your tracks earlier. I don't know if you heard it, but yeah, Liquid. This one is... Track in the background is called Way Up. This one's by Goddard, Pola and Bryson, and Lens.
Show me the road, let it tell you no road.
So if I go deeper, will it be too hard to find? You never been weak-hearted. I'm up in a new state of mind. This thing will take it way up, way up, way up. It's turned me to a taker, yeah. This thing will take it way up, way up, way up. It's turned me to a taker. Way up, way up, way up. It's turned me to a
Doesn't know every time.
All right, there we go. All right, what's going on, man?
What's going on, Mr. Brown?
Oh, man, I feel like I haven't chatted with you for a while.
It feels like 100 years past.
Every day is 100 years. Well, welcome, man. Welcome.
Yeah, welcome back. Yes.
How was the show? Or shows?
Man, shouts to Bookham. He is a busy man, and every show has been exquisite. And I'm glad to be a part of a few of those shows for sure. So big ups to Bookham on that.
Nice one, man.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I missed the Master Lab show. I had my own chaos going on in St. Catharines that night.
Yo.
We'll talk about that one later.
Yeah, we'll talk about that.
That's
one.
an off-air thing.
But on the other side, Toronto, it was a pleasure. It was lovely. It was everything I dreamed of.
Nice.
It was really amazing vibe. So big salute to y'all for coming out and representing for sure. That was lovely.
Wicked, man. Danny set, how was it? How was both of their sets?
Oh man, it's an A and B side, you know. It's like, Random Movement was in the pocket. Random Movement sung to the crowd.
I saw a video. Multiple video.
Call him Random Sinatra from here on out. You know what I'm saying? And then Danny took over and just went for it. You know what I'm saying? Went for it hard.
Very nice.
Also, big shouts to Flo and Flo Anastasia and Tia Co-op. They did a great opening set. It was a pleasure to catch you in action for sure.
She's something, eh?
Oh, hey, Canada, you got something special? Pay attention, please.
Yeah, for real, man.
Yeah.
So yeah, when's the first show? June?
Yes, the first show is in June. Can I say a date?
Yeah, go for it, man.
The 30th.
All right. For those of you just locking in, Truck is going to be one of the new hosts on Prophecy, and yeah, his show will be coming up in just a few weeks. So I'm looking forward to that.
Ah, man,
I'm really looking forward to that.
Feel the pressure.
No pressure. Yes.
And big ups to Mr. Brown for even conjuring it up and thinking about it, because it's a good thing to do to express yourself on radio and give you some new tunes. I get so many tunes. As a matter of fact, I need more tunes, so if I'm not on your promo list, you better hit me up soon.
Exactly. Well, I was telling somebody, it's like, you have so much music coming in, you're putting music out, this is a good outlet, and plus, with the experience and the travels, it just seems like a great fit, man.
It's supposed to work, right?
Yeah, it's gonna work.
Will it work? Tune in June 30th.
Wicked, man. All right, sounds of Thing. You ever heard of Thing?
Hey, I heard of Thing, yeah. Shouts to Thing, he's dope. Yeah.
Well, you know him? Nice one, man.
Nah, I don't know him, but I've heard of him. I was like, yeah, I know him, yeah.
I just started listening to this guy a couple months ago, and man, loving this stuff. But anyways, this one is called True Rastafari. Big shouts to Abby locked in. It's 11:22 and I have a mint in my mouth and it's hard to talk. All right, there we go.
Yo, ready night, so you can dance. But I want you to stand up like white boy, you know. But I want to stand up like punk rock and them thing there, you know. I want to see each and every black eye just before we have seen that is. Because, you know, it's music where, you know, broke all barriers, don't partial. So when there's a white man, black man, Indian, Syrian, just in a day.
All right, got a couple shout outs here. Shouts to Dave Trimble. Shouts to Operator. Shouts to Jen. And shouts to Alex. Shouts to Sharon. And Brockout. Sounds of Particle. This one is called Double Stack.
Yo, this is Too Shy MC, and right about now you're locked into the big man, Mr. Brown, on Prophecy FM. Blow! Sounds a level 2. This one's called Purple Haze, and this one's out on V. It's just about 11:30. You got another half an hour to go, so don't go no place. All right, track in the background, sounds of Brockouts, and this one's called Derek. Small downs to the sanitizer in the hallway that just soaked me. My God, that's why I don't use that stuff anymore.
FM.
Listen up, listen loud. It's TC coming to you all the way from the UK. You're listening to Mr. Brown live on Prophecy 89.5 FM. Get to know.
Alright, track coming in right now. Sounds of Slip. This one's on Crunk and it's called Yanofi Rock. Track coming in right now, sounds of Polaris and Kino. This one's called Leviathan. It sounds like it's called Leviathan. Listen to it. All right, sounds of Bensley coming in. Don't forget, you can catch Bensley at the Delta Heavy Show June 30th at Coda. Oh yeah, I'm playing there too. And Marcus. And for those of you paying attention, Bensley was written up in the most recent issue of Forbes magazine. Go figure. You should check it out. It's a pretty good article. All right, sounds of Marcus Visionary. This one's brand new on Inner City Dance. It's called Strictly Culture.
Massive, for real. You know?
Sounds of Spy. This one's on Hospital and it's called Night Moves. This is on the Hospital 500 album, I think, that just came out. You can go buy that right now. Yes, it is 11:45. We got about another 15 minutes to go, so hang on. Sounds a break.
So are you ready to take the time? 'Cause I will give. No, I won't give it up for you and me, baby. I can be your reason to love. Wait for you.
Oh my god, the unmistakable sounds of break. This one's brand new on Symmetry featuring Lorna King. It's called Wait For You. Track in the background is called Trouble You. This one's by Dr. Sigma and Watch the Ride.
A natural way. Don't make them lead you astray. You know you are general. What's this one called? The volcano eruption. Nobody move, nobody get hurt. Nobody move, nobody get hurt. The youth them just dress up in a white collar shirt, and some of them wear it till it resemble dirt. Nobody move, nobody get hurt. Nobody move, nobody get hurt. The youth them just dress up in a white collar shirt, and some of them wear it till it resemble dirt. Where's this one
Yes. Okay, I'll be all right. This one is $1 Billion Gravy, and this is the Watch the Ride remix. I knew it the whole time. All right, we got 11 more minutes to go. So yeah, we got lots more music, so don't go anywhere. We're going to get through some. Oh yeah, before I forget, don't you forget to mark down July 30th. Destiny Events will be celebrating their 30 years in the game. And the lineup is crazy. And I'm not going to tell you. July 30th, mark it down. Alright, track in the background is by David Keith, and this one's called Rock Stomp. I gotta say, I haven't actually seen David play until, last Saturday at JD's party in Brampton. What an amazing DJ, what a great producer. David Keith, go check him out if you ever see him on a flyer. Really good stuff. Alright, I got a couple more for myself. This one is called Good Time. It's by Dana and Beat Merchants, and this one's out on V.
up and feel the groove. Let the bassline move your shoes. If you're not in the mood, no matter, come here, go big road. Yeah, because we came to have a good time tonight. It's like, oh, yeah, the girls are looking good, they have their own. Yeah, and the way they move their body, getting active. Yeah, we came to have a good time tonight. This is the yeah. You better get up and move, yeah, yeah. Free yourself to the vibe of the music and feel alright, yeah.
Sounds of Marky, Alibi, and Charlie Bree. This one's called Natural Feeling. I got one more coming up for myself, and then that's it. Don't forget, next week will be the fundraising show, so you better tune in. But you can also donate right now. That number is 416-946-7800. And toll free 1-888-204-8976. Sounds of BC and Lens. Yeah. This one's called My Time, or if you're looking at my sheet of paper, My Tim. So yeah, last one from me. You guys have a good week. We'll see you next week at the fundraising show. The whole gang should be in, so you should too.